Hey everyone, I am testing out a new tool here. So first of all, I'm moving to YouTube. I've been streaming on Twitch for quite a while, and for about 2 months now, I've been streaming about 4 nights a week on Twitch. I've been meaning to upload videos to YouTube, like the edited videos, and I'm just not doing it. And so I thought, well, I'll just put Twitch deletes your videos after 7 days, so why not just start here? Why not just like upload directly to YouTube, and then everything will be where it should be. Last time I did this is like almost as soon as I turned the streaming on for YouTube, I got like just a ton of comments, chat spam. So far, the chat bot has not appeared yet, and is not offering any Viagra or Cialis to my viewers. So maybe things are okay. But yeah, so I was going to test out this NightBot thing, but maybe wait for the guys to come. Let's see, what else do I need here? I don't know. I guess I need to make sure that the streaming works. So let me. Oh, that's not right. This will be trippy. This is many copies of my head for OBS. I'm supposed to be also now. If I move over here, no. Isn't. Yeah, it's slowly. Okay, so it's slowly bringing me back into the little circle, isn't it? That's good. Okay, so that's face tracking from OBS. That's working. I don't know. I guess that's basically it. So I'm not gonna like go for view time here. I guess I'll test this next time. I guess I should at least figure out what's going on. So we have commands here. I just discovered this thing. I Googled like how to stop YouTube spam, and somebody made a comment that they were using this bot, and then I watched a video, and apparently this just logs into your YouTube channel or your Twitch channel or any streaming channel, and does not appear to cost anything. So I assume it's doing something to, I don't know, like what's paying for this. It's mining my account for some kind of information. Let's see, run a commercial on your ad. I don't need to do that. Don't want to do that. Allows you to just get commands, moderate commands, filters, game. If I want a game, or not. What if I type in game here? What happens? Game. Oh, okay. I'm not seeing the chat, so maybe. Oh, hang on a second. Am I even live? I am. Okay, so it says game here on my chat now, and I got no response. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, YouTube does not support retrieval setting of stream game at this time. Good. Okay. Well, I don't care about that, so let's disable that. A straw poll within chat. Okay. Regulars. Songs. I'm not going to have any songs, so I'm going to disable that. Edit your stream's tags to improve this. Enable. Sure, why not? I'm sure I will have tags. I could have tags. J-Lang and Rust Lang and Godot. Okay, I don't need a winner. You're all winners here. I found in my, I went to my parents' house this week. I found a participation ribbon. It didn't even have anyone's name on it, just participation. I'm going to give that to my brother for something. I guess I wound up throwing it away. All right, so commands. Allow users to get a list of commands. Sure, why not? Commercial. I don't want a commercial in here. Allows. Yes, definitely want this. Who are the moderators? Well, I guess I'm the moderator for now. I don't have enough viewers to have moderators yet, but maybe someday. Sure. Okay, that's good. Custom. No custom commands yet. I don't know what those are. I guess you can give things away. What would I give away? Song request, no. Spam protection. Excess caps, sure. Repetitions. I don't know why it's disabled by default, but that's okay. I think this one lets you add, if you want to say click here to subscribe or something like that, you can periodically remind people to do that. I have no interest in that right now. I do have a Discord. So I've set up a Discord channel. I some time ago I set up a channel for oops. Oh, docs, okay. And then I guess people can go to it. Nobody's in it. I set it up many years ago, or like 2 years ago, for something related to GameStop stock price or whatever. And I have a YouTube repository that collects data on GameStop, and the thesis is that there's a massive short position out there on GameStop, like way more than the company. Like all the shares basically are shorted, even though that's not being reported by the people doing the shorting. Anyway, so I've done some. I don't know if that's true. I'm trying to collect evidence to see whether it's true or not. I have not gotten that far. I did collect a bunch of evidence, and I have a little bot that does it. So I made a channel to collect the thing, and to talk about people, for people to talk about this data that's coming in, and it had some activity early on, and I just said, well, you know what, I'm just going to reuse that and just make it my channel. So I now have, I can show it. Do I have? So if I go to here, there's nothing in here though, right? So I guess I'm going to try and build some kind of community here for all of my little projects. So Bex is something, is my what do you call it? The Boolean expression solver. B4 is a virtual machine and instruction set architecture. GME data is what I was talking about. And yep, see, it hasn't been used since June 19th, so in over 2 years, almost 2 years. So I just said I'm going to make a new thing. GridPad is the JSprite editor, which has its own repo now. JPrez is my presentation software. WorkPrez is the Godot part of the presentation software that actually does just the rendering engine, which also allows you to add animations in Godot. So that's that. And those are my main projects. I have a bunch of other projects lying around, but those are the main ones. And the ones I tend to mostly cover, I mostly tend to talk about Bex and JPrez on these streams. Still no spam on my chat as far as I can tell. Actually, YouTube is telling me I haven't gone live. I guess I'll eventually put a link to this Discord thing. I don't think I can. I guess I'll put it in the channel somewhere on the page or whatever. I don't know. In the channel description on YouTube. This is telling me I'm not connected yet. So let's walk through how to create a live stream. Okay. Check your stream key. I've done that. I pasted it in. I believe I'm live on YouTube, right? Maybe I'm not. I'm recording this, so if it's not, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not important. Test stream anyway. Next. Done. Start sending us your. Now let's reload this, see if it's actually doing anything. That's weird because NightBot is telling me that I'm live and on YouTube. So it definitely got the message. This tells me I'm live. It says stop streaming, auto stop. But YouTube doesn't tell me I'm live. Oh, I got something beeping at me over there. Hang on a second. All right, sorry. I have an alarm for 11 o'clock every day. That's I'm done with my personal time. I always have like quiet time, I guess you'd call it. No meetings, whatever. But today I'm off from work because I was on vacation and I was expecting to be running errands today, and I'm not. So this is not working, is it? Let me look in Chrome, see what is happening on my channel. YouTube.com. Tangent stream. No, you can't see this. Oh, it does say test stream. Live now. One watching because I was on vacation and there I am. Okay, running errands today, and there's my chat. No, so this is not working, is it? Let me look in Chrome, see what is happening. Okay, so I don't know why it's not working in here. YouTube.com. The Firefox thing. Tangent stream. No, you can't see this. All right, let's try this. Let's go to studio.youtube. Switch account. YouTube Studio. 509 subscribers. That's thank you to everyone who subscribed to my other channel, Tangent Storm. I definitely plan to put more content there as well. Tangent Stream. Thank you to everyone who subscribed to this one. Those other ones are. What you count? This I just was drawing some little. I was recording on drawing on my phone and uploaded it just to try out like shorts, or I don't know if I did that. This I was gonna do something and I never did it. And this is not a YouTube channel. This was a community for mentoring programmers, which I guess is kind of defunct. It used to be on IRC, is on IRC, just no one hangs out there anymore. Libera, chat, LPMC. Okay, so let's see. Now that I'm on here, if I go to content, live. Okay, now it shows me live. Oh, hang on. What? This should work here now. I'm thinking this is a Firefox issue, right? Like something's wrong with Firefox. No. Next streaming software. Like it knows I'm live. Even this one knows I'm live, right? Stream marker. I think that's for like when you change topics or you just want to mark something as interesting has happened, you can go back and look at it. All right, so this is not working. Closed captions, add a delay, 360, enable DVR. Okay. Stream setup help. Start sending us your stream. Okay, so let's go to this. Tools. Closed caption, sure. Can't be used at the same time. Okay. Normal latency. Stream health, no data. Correct stream key. I copied this, I pasted it in, it's working. Maybe the stream URL is not correct. Right, so file, but I can't edit this while I'm streaming, can I? Captions. Speech to text, audio source, mic aux. Enable. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. I'm being distracted here, but I'm just curious. Can I do something like that? You can't see the bottom of this, but I don't see anything that. Well, anyway, I can change that. No, I lost where that was. Tools, actions, experimental. Okay, turn that off. Tools, scene switcher. I'm guessing that's if you have multiple people talking, you can switch between them. Output timer, face tracker dock, WebSocket server settings. Okay. One thing I did want to do a little plugin for WebSocket server that would move this guy. Oh, this guy, right? So presumably you. Wait. What am I seeing here? This is the output. This is what you're seeing. So then this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing this little window, and you're seeing this window. So this is what I see on my screen, in like the top left corner of the screen. And then you see this, so you're seeing me here. So if I point to this, yeah, then it shows. I'm confused. No, you would see it like over here, right? But it's not doing that. I see. Okay, so you right around here. Oh, it's so weird. Yeah, see, I can't see where that circle is. And so I was thinking of having like a little like a little circular window on my screen that I could move wherever I wanted, and then and it would update the scene in OBS here. I can also see that like there's like a slight set of. Let's go to that thing. Yeah, green disk with tracking. Yeah, that's slightly too high because like it's cutting off. That's the bottom of the camera there, and so it's cutting off things. So green full. This is how it works. Zoom. This is what's behind me. I've got a green screen. Right? So you turn the green screen on, and then you enable green screen, right? And then that's the green gets all wiped away. So if you hold up something green, like this pack of this protein bar, right, then it's invisible. And then green full no track. What is the point of that? Oh, then that's the screen, right? That's this behind me. And then down here. Wait, where's the tracking? Which are green disk with tracking, green screen, no track. But there should have been like a copy of all that. Upper left 1080p. I don't need this. Do I? Well, unless I'm using this right now. Hang on a second. Zoom. Screencast. Upper left 1080p. Okay, so that's actually a new scene 2. Oh, I was I was showing my daughter how to do something. So or I don't know. We were just playing around with it or whatever. And so I'll call this trippy rename. Super really black and white, right? Black and white ghost view. I don't know. Screen. That's the whole screen. Right, so edit, rename, full monitor, full 4K. Screen, bottom right for WhatsApp. That is the bottom right. Old draw. Oh, that's my old camera with drawing. Makes me look super fat, which I probably am, but I'll go. Old green Twitch, old green, all that stuff is. Oh, hello. I'm dead now, aren't I? Okay. I'm back. Okay. Oh, the old camera doesn't seem to be working. There it is. Old green. Okay, I don't know why that wasn't why that froze up. And that was a version with Twitch. I don't need that anymore. Let's just delete that. I don't need Twitch chat. Delete. I just delete this whole thing. Just delete this. Every once in a while, my main video glitches out, so I have to switch over to my old camera. I don't know that I really need the green screen part of it, but that's like for Zoom meetings or whatever. If I'm in a pinch and I have to be on in a meeting, and then I turn this on. Okay. Good JPrez. What is this? Oh, this is for filming JPrez 4K. No idea what that was for. Not a component, and it's not a. Okay, so drawing cam no green. Cam. Oh, this is my second monitor. I have a second monitor when I can draw. I don't have it turned on right now. And here I can draw in the background and do that. Full desktop. I just have this full force gray screen, full desktop. Okay, so I don't need 2 copies of that. Let's delete that. Now this actually kind of made sense. This was, the idea here was that I was kind of thinking I might stream with this background here, and then if I were to do an edited thing later, I could come back and I don't know, like use the green screen, right? Because part of the problem was the face cam kind of solved part of that problem. If I go over here, that's not doing it. Okay, so I'm way off the edge. But like, yeah. Basically, the face cam is bringing me back into the screen. Okay, so window capture. Oh, this was just a collection of different things, so I could capture particular windows. JTalk scene. This was my original when I was doing JTalks for the. I don't need this anymore, but screencast zoom view. Oh, this is for sharing a particular application. This is probably not. Green thumb. There you go. That's for. Do I need this? This was something I did once for a particular view as a visual understanding environment. I don't think I need this. I was just showing my screen in view. I'll keep it. Green thumb. This is for making thumbnails. Like I can say, moving to YouTube. Thumbnail title. Moving my stream to YouTube. Moving my stream to YouTube. Okay. And then I put that here, and then I can say, oh, maybe I transition to this. Wait, why isn't it showing the right part of the screen though? Green thumb should show bottom right. Oh, because it's still showing the bottom right quadrant. I want to add the upper left quadrant. So scene, upper left 1080p. Moving my stream to YouTube. 1080p. Oh, you can see it on the. No, you can't see it. Green thumb, upper left 1080p. And then I hide the bottom right quadrant, which I actually don't even need this anymore. There we go. And then if I this up here, now I can make a thumbnail, right? And I take this out of studio mode. That looks terrible. I thought that the black would do that, would fix that, but let's see. So if I change that thumbnail title, if I configure that, open source properties, text transform, no, background opacity, do that. Yeah, that. I would say 75. Had a drop shadow, that would be even nicer, I think. My color. Whatever. Move my stream to YouTube. Okay, so now I have a thumbnail, right? And I can press. I guess I would press F12, right? Oh, but first, I never fixed that thing, right? So, okay, this is the problem here. This needs to move down just a little bit. This is the, okay, so green full, rename this with tracking. With tracking. And this is green screen with tracking. I was looking for this, I couldn't find it. Greencast tiny, this greencast, that's this. Make my heads different sizes. These use the tracking to keep my head in place. That didn't fix me though. So I need to go back to. I didn't change it. Where'd it go? Green screen with tracking, and then green full with tracking shrinks me down a little bit and puts me on the background. And that way, when so you do the green screen with tracking to let's see if I can turn this on. I guess the properties are on this thing, right? Filters are on this? Yeah, face tracker. What was it? You scroll down and it starts editing your properties. That's crazy. Filters, face tracker. Hopefully I didn't change that number, whatever it was. I did. Face detection options. I think that just needs to be 0. I don't know. Okay, but then you can turn this face tracking on. No. Useful for demo. There we go. And it tracks your face, and then it tries to move the camera, or it tries to move the scene so that your face winds up in the center. A little jittery, so there's all kinds of things to turn that off. Okay, so that's actually, I was thinking about doing something like this. I wish it would track your mouth, but it does track the angle of your, because this angle. Okay, I'm assuming you can see this, right? Okay, so it's tracking this angle right here, and your nose, and then that gives you a little triangle. And from there, you can figure out the direction of your head. Well, I have this thing for making a little cartoon version of me, little pixelated cartoon version of me that I kind of rotoscoped a little bit, and it doesn't rotate its head, but it might be nice if it did. So, or at least moved its head, and the idea would be that, people complain that in my videos when I edit them, it's very choppy and I'm jumping around quite a bit. So I was thinking of making this pixelated thing that would be smoothly animated, but I could put it in the right places, and then I wouldn't have to worry about, if I'm recording and I'm over here, and then I'm recording a lot of other line and I'm over here or something like that. So well, that's weird. Two faces for a minute. Didn't track. It didn't keep up. Okay, anyway, so that's this. But so then this is keeping me in the right spot, but I need to move this down a little bit. Probably just about 10 pixels. So I think it was 45, so now it's 30. So let's try that. Now let's try the no, that's this. Oh, well, it worked. Okay, so that worked. All right, so now if I press F12, I believe it takes a picture of this. Now, that's actually really annoying because it's global. It doesn't matter what screen you're in. So show recordings. It doesn't matter what program you're in. If you press F12, you get a screenshot, which is nuts because that's the button to you know, if you go into, this is something I saw on the implementation of K or whatever. Yeah, so that brings up the debug tools. So I got like a zillion screenshots now just from, or two screenshots now just from bringing that up. All right, so let's see. Hopefully this now, I have thumbnails turned off because you can't see this either. All right, so hopefully that's a screenshot. Hopefully, well, this is the first one, right? So this should be the edit with Paint 3D. Hopefully that's the screenshot for, yeah. Okay, that's silly. Moving my stream to YouTube. Okay, so now, all right, so I guess I just need to know what that one was. All right, so here, still not working. Okay, so we haven't gotten past this. All right, so done. Studio. But it sees that I'm live. It sees and it does see that I'm live. I could see it for a second there. I could see that there's a live stream. Oh, I don't want that. Sure. I don't want that. Manage live now. It sees that I'm live. It's lower than the recommended bitrate. There's a stream bitrate of 4,500 kilobits per second. Okay. How do I do that? Open widget. Good. Bitrate. Okay. Stream settings. This is the same thing. So like it wanted me to connect to a particular stream, I think. I'm wondering if I stop this, will it, if I say stop streaming, will it let me, okay, well, first of all, the thought was, can I, if I click edit, streaming software, visibility, public, thumbnail, change. And then I would go to video, right? Which is where that directory was. And then so it was this first one, right? Open. I move my stream to YouTube, save. Not made for kids. Paid promotion. I don't know if I want paid promotion. A shill for somebody. I guess if I really supported the product, I might, you know, like if Descript wanted me to do something, I might do an ad for Descript or whatever. All right, so how do I change this? I don't think I can change it without editing my tools. I think I need to be in under profile or something like that. File settings. Okay, I'm wrong. Stream. Disconnect account. It wants me to like double that, I think. 5.1. Okay. So did that make YouTube happy? Oh, 4,500. Okay. So that was file, settings, stream, no, output, 4,500. Apply. Okay. I might need to stop the stream and restart it. Audio, rate control. No idea what any of that is. Okay. Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. 128 kilobits per second. Okay. I lose audio? Or is it just messing with me? Oh. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Sample rate. Desktop audio disabled microphone. I don't think that's accurate. I think I'm getting sound, right? Audio stream bitrate. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. I see things moving there, but my face is like not moving. Oh, now it's moving. How long is the delay? Put this in front of my face. 1, Mississippi 2, Mississippi 3, Mississippi 4, Mississippi 5, Mississippi 6, Mississippi 7, Mississippi 8, Mississippi 9, Mississippi 10, Mississippi. Oh, this is a long time ago. Okay. Really, I'm getting sound though, right? Let me see. I guess I got to go to the live page. Oh, there's my hand, finally. All right, so let's go to Tangent Storm, go to the live thing. GitHub, YouTube.com. If there's no sound, that would suck. Tangent Stream. Live now, okay. Let me see. I guess I got to go to the live page. I hear myself, so. Oh, there's my hand, finally. All right, so let's go to Tangent Storm, go to the live thing. All right, well, okay, so I have to assume this is unreliable. Like everything I see about this thing is just not useful. Maybe I need to update this. Oh, I don't need to have this on. I don't need the thumbnail. I just need, now I need to go back to either this or really this should be at the top. Like the ones I actually use should be at the top, right? Oh, you can't see it. I'm doing this. I'm organizing this little list here. So this is like for when I don't have the background, right? So Zoom is when I'm on a Zoom call. Green full, no track. That's when I'm just talking directly to the camera. Hello, welcome to my stream. This is not important because it's just black. This is not important. This is not important. Yeah, this is actually important. So this is the one that I care about. So these three are the ones I care about. So screencast tiny is when I'm out of the way. Screencast tiny. And then the thumb would be up here. You know, at the end or at the start if I want to say like this is what I'm doing. Green screen no track. That's just like a helper thing. This is helper. I wonder if I can put like maybe I can put like a little ad. Rename just like this, so that I know that it's not that I'm using it for something, but it's not, it's like an intermediate thing. Yeah, and then when I go back here, yeah, it says it uses that. So then this is green screen with tracking. So that's that. Green screen no track, green screen with tracking. Rename that. Here, so green screen, no track, green screen with tracking, green disk with tracking is the only one that I use. Green full with tracking, that is up here as well. That's also an intermediate kind of thing. Just you make separate scenes so that you can apply the things like face tracking to that scene as a whole, and then you reuse that scene as a component. Green has a zoom view. I'm going to call this lower right hand side. Bottom right quadrant. Rename screencast bottom right quadrant. And it's got tracking, and that's annoying. So probably what I want to do is put green screen with, like, the tracking only makes sense if you're in that circle, right? Because because otherwise I wind up outside the bounds of the circle. Here, what happens if you don't have the circle is that your head gets cut off, and it's or your arm gets cut off. You reach out into the nothing, and then it looks silly. Would you have a border there? Then that makes sense. Yeah, I'm just going to delete this. I can always go back and edit the. I can make a copy of the other thing. JTalk scene. This is so old. But if you hide this is what I was using as background art. And I had this to there's no reason to have this. This is garbage. This was my little design. And then eventually I took that picture. First of all, I just made it out of blocks in OBS rather than making a picture. And then second, it's using my old camera, and then but also later I went back and took that picture and I put it on some bricks, and that was my background for a while. And then I made a scene in Blender, and then I made the current scene, which is this one in it's actually a Minecraft world. But I went into Minecraft and I just made this out of like cotton or wool or whatever it is. And I made it like a little room, and I took some pictures from different angles of it, screenshots of it. Okay, so I don't need this. This is garbage. Window capture. Yeah, okay, whatever. Stream cam. I imagine this is screwing up YouTube, right? Like, because I think this is a 4K screen, right? Isn't it? Maybe it's not. How do you check? Enable preview. You just say, what do you say? How do you do this? Bottom right quadrant. 5-minute timer. That was when was starting at a particular time on Twitch, and I would say, here's 5 minutes, and you would have 5 minutes of streaming of a clock. I don't like that. I think this is garbage. Drawing cam. This has tracking. Okay. Probably what I want is to add the scene that does not have tracking. Can I change the scene? No, I can't. Change scene. No. So I want to add a different scene. Add scene. Probably I want this, right? Green disk with tracking, right? Like what do I do for the little scene, right? So when I say Greencast tiny, that's just green disk with tracking, right? So I can apply things to that, to this. Oops. Window capture, drawing cam. I either want green screen without tracking, so either green screen, scene, green screen, no track. Okay, so I either want that, and then I want to make that very small. Oops. Either one I make very small. This one I make very small. And that's trippy, right? Hello. I duplicate this a couple times. No, it doesn't matter. I was going to do some kind of like weird thing with my hands, but then they'll cover each other up. All right, so so I can never line these two pictures up exactly, except for like for a second at a time, because the camera moves. It moves me to put in place. So now they're kind of like lined up. That's fine. I don't really have a preference as to which one of those I use, but I definitely want to get rid of the green screen with tracking. That one is annoying. No, green screen with tracking. Okay, so either one of those, then I can just switch between them and just do whatever I prefer. Okay, so drawing cam, no green. That's the same thing, just without the so that goes up there. That I definitely want to keep. And then cam no green goes up here. All right. Godot JPrez. This is really just a window capture, but it's, so if I launch Godot, which is where? Right here. And in theory, yeah, you see Godot here. And then if I launch JTalks, run, I might not need this anymore. Because now Godot has this, let's see if you can see this. There's a 4K window right now. You got to wait for it to shrink down a little bit. Godot takes a second to load, and then you can shrink it down a little bit. If I make this bigger, does it? Yeah, okay, so it sizes to the thing. But this is meant to record movies. And now when I play, I guess in theory it should make a movie. So I might not need this, because what I had done previously was just, you know, I would start this running, and then I'd hit record in OBS, and then I would launch the screen, right? So when I play the video in Godot, I have a second to set this up, and then I say play, and it plays my video. This is not a video that has any sound or anything, so it's not. It was my demo video, and yeah, okay. So it's, let's say you want to deal some cards. That's weird. That's super weird. All right, first of all, I don't know if you saw. I think you've been looking at this the whole time. Let me try that again. No JPrez, but if I hit play, did it show the right window? No, it doesn't. It no longer shows the correct window. This is not the right window I want. This one? Yeah, this is the window that should be showing. But also, I don't know what this is, because this is... Oh, they're out of sync. This is playing my demonstration thing that comes with JPrez, but it's editing the The one that comes with, or the last video I made, the dealing cards in J. Yeah, I'm supposed to. Like I should say, let's say you want to deal some cards. I believe if I play it, it's going to do that. Let's say you want to deal some cards. A standard deck has 4 suits: clubs, diamonds, hearts, and spades. Then there are 13 ranks: deuce through 10, jack, queen, king, and ace. But it's that's funny. JPrez thinks it's reading one file, so they're completely out of sync. That's a bug in OrgPrez. OrgPrez is not loading. It's not telling JPrez to load the right file. Okay, well, but that's an issue for another day. I probably broke that when I was messing with. I recently made a new front end for OrgPrez that uses free Pascal to draw an actual console, and then I can record directly in there. So let's see. I can just go back to sharing the screen, right? Screencast. So oh, that's all. Because this is up here. Okay, so right. So right now, if you go to OrgPrez, it's built into Godot, and you have all these things here, and then you can click on something here, and then you can. Let's say you want to deal some cards. You can play that song, or that, there's a recording for every line. And I kept this concept in the Pascal version, but the problem was that if you created new lines here, flatten it with Ravel. So I don't have for whatever reason, I don't have the correct card here, and so I'll record a new one. And the idea is you go down to the waveform editor, and it says output something. So invalid get position, okay, whatever, and you say flatten it with Ravel, and nothing happened, right? Flatten it with Ravel. Sometimes it works. Flatten it with Ravel. I say I don't like that take. I delete it. Flatten it with Ravel. Ah, and it crashed. Okay. So that's not usually what happens. Usually what happens is it records complete silence. Or it records, like it kind of alternates between recording complete silence, recording static, and then recording it correctly. And I was so tired of dealing with that, because you have to like restart the recording tool every time, and it just made it so annoying. So now instead I have this Pascal version, which I guess I can bring up, and I've been working on that on stream for a while. I'm off topic. I'm just kind of rambling. I was riffing on the idea of like what the scene was for. The basic idea is now I have a player and I have an editor, and JPrez is the editor, and it runs inside a normal terminal if you want. But if you also want, you can run this. And if you want this, you run this. And this is Lazarus. This is an IDE for Pascal. You run this, and now you have a thing that looks like a terminal window, but it also has, what is the key? Escape, right? Yeah, it has, and then it has the actual, it has a J prompt, a J REPL, and then it has this where I can record. I can choose which microphone to use if I have different microphones. These are not actual microphones. I guess one of them is. Somehow it knows how to pick up my Oculus, whatever. And then whatever output I want it to go to, and I can record and play, and it uses those same keys. I hold down insert and I can record a line. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. And then I'm hoping, like I made that, I got it working, and then I went on vacation. So my hope is that I'll be able to start producing better scripted content much more quickly. And I'll be doing some work on stream on this, I'm sure, as well, on improving the tool. Anyway, that's that. So the point of all that was just that, do I need this Greencast thing? Or not the Greencast. Do I need this Godot JPrez? I'm going to keep it for now. Old cam, keep that for now. Old green. Oh, that's classy. it's not zoomed in enough, and so it doesn't, you know, you have to get really close to the like that's probably like 2 feet behind me, and I can zoom in with the main camera, but with this camera it doesn't, and so the what do you call it, the frustrum, whatever that word is, frustrum, I believe, or is it frustrum? Oh, I gotta look it up now. Frustum, Latin for morsel, the portion of a solid that lies between two parallel planes, cutting the solid. Okay. Anyway, the frustum is the area of your the camera picks up, basically. It's the rectangle being the rectangle of the camera's viewport being projected out into space, and that's what you pick up. So it's bigger than the screen, so I have to move that screen all the way like right behind me. You know, I tilt my head back, I hit the screen. So usually when I have to use this camera, I just turn off the green screen. So really, this is kind of garbage. I really don't need old green. I just use old cam. But whatever. Old draw. I can't think of any reason I need this. This camera looks terrible. I look all washed out. I know I can fix that a little bit. Probably by changing the lighting a little bit like that. No, but I'll did it. Anyway, I'm gonna just delete that. I can always reconstruct it if I need it. Full 4K screen. I don't know that I'm actually using that, but that is intended to be a component, so let's rename that. Bottom right WhatsApp, that was for me to talk to my kid. Oh no, I wanted to record her. I wanted to record her with OBS. She was telling a story, and I don't know, she hung up before I could do it. So this is not important. This is just silly. I just think it's funny. Let's move 4K screen up here. Those are my components. Window capture, I guess that's also one of these. Godot JPress, I think is garbage. I think this is not garbage. This is probably garbage. I don't need this. I don't need green screen on this. I never use that for green screen anymore. Right, so bottom right, what's that? That's just for Celine. Bottom right, ghost view, that's just for funny times. And then this is a component. Okay, so we'll call that this. I'll just leave these miscellaneous ones down at the bottom. They're kind of garbage, but I guess I do need that one up the top. That's my backup in case I need to go live super quick, especially on a Zoom call at work. And I can't even look at the right place because I see myself up there and I don't. Okay, I think that's all good. Go back to this. Even this is mirrored, right? Like my camera shows a mirrored view and this shows like a true view. So it's not flipped. Not flipped. Yeah, so these are the ones I would actually use during the day. This one if I have to, this one if I is my normal thing. Don't have a green screen. This is when I use the green screen. This is for my main thing when I'm doing a cast. This one is for my main thing doing a cast when I need my head to be small. That's for thumbnails. And I should probably add just the of course, add the scene, green screen, no track, window capture. Green screen, no track, right? To add this on here so that I can instead, if I choose to, put just more, so much that, but just like move it to the side over here. So I can do this with a logo or whatever. And then I would hide the stuff. Moving my stream to YouTube, and then I can do that, something like that. And then, I have some control over how to make thumbnails. Okay, but in the meantime, turn that off. Okay, Greencast Tiny. I think all this is good. I have still not gotten any spam in my YouTube chat, so I am happy about that. I would say this is basically working. I don't need to make a 8-hour stream about setting up all this stuff. So yeah, all right. I don't know why anyone would watch this, but if you're looking to make a stream, maybe you got something out of it, or you just wanted the behind the scenes look. Anyway, so thank you for watching, and I will be back shortly, probably maybe sometime today. I have today off, so I might do some streaming today on Bex, and then I will definitely be on for my normal 8:30 p.m. Eastern time stream. So